What is going on, beautiful people? Sadeq Rahman. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 self-help books that will transform the way you look at yourself and the world forever. So, are you ready? It's a new year, so happy new year to you, and I hope you have an amazing 2021. Of course, it's going to be a year there's going to be a lot of bumps in the road ahead, but you can't do a lot about that. All you can do is really focus on yourself, the way you see the world, the way you see yourself, so in that way you can have more inner peace, more fulfillment and more happiness. So without further ado, let's do this. So number 5, the book that I've recommended before in my previous video, if you've watched my Find Your Purpose video, then you will see that I've recommended a book, and that is What Colour is My Parachute. Now this is such a profound and important book for you to really study, to understand who you are, what skills you have, and also the value and the contribution that you can give out to the world. So I highly recommend that you grab that book. You can get it from Amazon. Every single year is being updated with more editions. Number 4, read this book, and it's called In Search of the Miraculous. Now I can't remember the name of the author, but I'll put all the information on the description below. Based from a spiritual teacher called Gurdjieff. Now Gurdjieff in his time did a lot of speeches and things like this, and he talked about some profound truths, and it just talks about working out who you are, what type of the person that you are, to try and then hopefully allow you to gain some inner peace so you can look at yourself from a different perspective. If you can do this, if you can transform or change the relationship that you have with yourself, it then means you get a bigger perspective, and that way you can move forward with confidence, with taking bold action, knowing that you are a very powerful human being. There are some bits in the books which I feel a little bit unnecessary. It does waffle on, and it does go into the mathematical equations and things like this, which I feel is unnecessary. So you can go through the book, highlight bits that you find are very relevant to you, and it will just help you along the way. So highly recommend that you get that book. Number 3, what I would recommend, the book is called The Wheel of Time by Carlos Castaneda. Brilliant book. Highly recommend that you get that. In this book, it really talks about shamanism. It talks about a guy or a person or anthropologist who came into, I can't remember what, it was some country in South America, but anyway, he takes Don Juan Matus, which is a shamanic teacher, and he helps him to have a different alternative understanding of himself and the cognition of the way he sees the world. And there's so many profound truths in there, so many that you could really digest. Now I've got this book on my Audible. I've also got it as a Kindle book as well, so I highly recommend that you read it multiple times. I mean, I've been through the book a few times before, or a number of times already, but there's still so many more gems that I can get, and every time I listen to it I just feel wow, so motivated. So highly recommend that you pick that book. It's a summary of all of his other books that he's done, and so if you want to read the other books, then if to get more detailed context, then I highly suggest that you do that. Number 2 I would tell you is Manifest Now. I've talked about this book so many times on so many videos, and it's by a lady called Adil Ahmed. Basically in this book it talks about how you can manifest the things that you want in your life, and you've got to change your mindset. There's so many gems in that book. Basically there's a list of affirmations, insights, so many just nuggets of information that if you were to listen to it and consume it, you will feel a boost of positivity, a huge surge of creative confidence, and knowing that you can go out there, make a difference to your life and also the lives of others. There is some things about the book which haven't necessarily, I would say, come true yet, like manifesting things now, like Amazon Prime. That kind of thing doesn't necessarily work for me. It's not to say it's not true, it's just something that I haven't experienced yet. So it's just something which he talks about in the book. Number 1, I would say, and this is the one that's top of my list, and I'm really passionate about this book, is again by the same author, and it's called Inner Glimpse by Adil Ahmed. Now with Manifest Now, what was really good was that it was an introduction. However, I felt like it lacked the in-depth detail. And I always wondered, well, she didn't really go on about this, this and this. Well, In a Glimpse basically gives a more in-depth detail, everything to do with yourself and how you can improve yourself or change the way you look at yourself as a spiritual, powerful human being, and how you can basically change the narration or the words that are going on in your own head. And that's very important in order for you to be in a more positive, optimistic, and have a happy outlook in life and achieve your goals. It has everything to do with affirmations, how to visualize, daily insights. The list goes on and on. It's a very big book, so I've again bought that video on Kindle, and I've also got the audio version of that. So those are my top 5 books. I really hope they serve you. I hope they really do help you to really tap in within yourself and work out that, you know what, I am not defined by my circumstances. I'm not defined by my environment. I'm defined by how I define myself. And so I hope these videos give you more insight and give you these clues, these footsteps for you to transform the way you look at yourself, the way you look at your life, and the way you look at everything in your life. So I hope this video has helped you. If it has, then please like this video, please share this video, please subscribe to my channel. I've got a video coming out every Tuesday. I do my best to anyway, and also keep going onto my website, subscribe to my blogs. You can then be updated of my weekly blogs that I do, which I hope will help you as well. So until then, stay well. I send you all my love. So all the best. Take care now. Bye bye.